Good morning, guys. Sophie's here, and welcome to my Peaceful Life journey. Today, I have a little message for you. Before I even start, can I ask you a question? Do you run your day, or do you let your day run you? Now, the reason why I ask this question is for many different reasons. One of the reasons is that we tend to let the day run us in a way that we let other things outside of our control affect us, affect our mood, our energy, our feelings, and our life altogether. So if you become the person who starts to run your day and not let the day run you, what kind of woman will you become? So one thing I realize is that majority of us, when we wake up in the morning, first thing we do, we grab our phone, we start scrolling on social media. The last thing we do before we go to bed is social media. Most of us even fall asleep with our phone either in our hand, by our head, or so close to us that it is damaging. Another thing is that the last thing you see before you go to bed is going to determine the way how you're going to wake up in the morning. So if you see something on social media that you don't like, that you are not okay with, that brought up some negative emotion, right? You are going to wake up with the same emotions. And if you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is grab your phone, scroll through, then look at other people's life, Instagram life, because the Instagram life in your real life, it's not the same. So don't think that everybody have it perfect on Instagram. You wish that you can have that. You wish you can have that body. You wish you can have that lifestyle, right? Then you wake up in the morning, scrolling through, looking at other people, Instagram life, and comparing it to your regular life. Now, this will bring up an emotion. It could be negative emotion. You can feel sad. You can feel envious about that person, right? Even though you don't admit it, your brain is picking up signal, right? And as your brain is picking up the signal, it's going to start changing. Your brain and your mind is processing things throughout your day. So if you wake up in the morning and you already have a negative emotion towards something, well, then your day is going to run you. You're going to feel angry. You're going to be sad, right? You're going to be depressed. You're going to be anxious. You're not going to be your authentic self because all that's happening is your brain now running your day the way how outside environment had affected your brain. I hope it makes sense what I'm saying here. So one thing that I like to do, or I say, before you go to bed, people say an hour to 30 minutes before bed, you want to turn off the social media. And I totally agree with that. But usually it may not happen that way. So one thing that I do before bed, even my husband started doing that, we play a sound, right? With our mind reprogramming sound. You can find them on YouTube based on whatever. My husband usually like cell regenerating, brain function, brain activities. So we only play it for take 30 minutes. And usually by 10 minutes when we got our phone down, we are asleep usually. Another thing that I do like to play is sleeping meditation. I just listen to it while laying down. Majority of us feel like, oh, I can't sleep. So the first thing we do, we turn on the TV and we start watching TV. Oh, I can sleep. Not even 2 minutes after putting down our phone, we feel like, well, I can sleep. Well, you cannot sleep because your brain is firing so many that it can't sleep. It needs to shut down. All the electronic, everything that you've been watching, your brain need a moment to relax, right? So not being able to sleep in the first 2 minutes is not that you can't sleep or you have insomnia. You just need to give yourself time to calm down, to relax a little bit. So I play sleeping meditation, and I have this 12-minute video. I played it 3 times so far. I just recent video that I found on YouTube, and I play that 3 times. And before the 5-minute mark, I'm usually asleep by then. I even tried that to take nap with my kid a couple of times, and it works. So I don't get to take naps sometimes because I feel like there's so many things that I need to do. But realizing that self-care is important, and a nap it's also very important for me, so I can be able to get things done later on, right? So I even use that in a 5 minute mark. I've been asleep. Now it could be the video, who knows? But it's also probably the mental exercise that I've been doing for the past 8 weeks. What's mental exercise? Let's say when you go to the gym, right? You want to have a healthy body, a healthy lifestyle. You go to the gym, you eat healthy for your own self, for your own body, right? And most people end up losing weight. Most people don't lose weight, and losing weight is not the main priority. It's mostly adopting a healthier lifestyle. And that's why we usually eat healthy. That's why we go to the gym when we want to build muscles, right? Oh, look at that. My guns are getting there. I'm joking. So when you want to build muscles, you go to the gym, you lift weight, you do strength training, you lift heavier weight and not just cardio, right? So same thing when you want to strengthen your brain muscle. What do we do? I feel like we only talk about the healthy lifestyle, the physical body, but do we have a brain gym? Do we have um, you know, a brain fitness? Well, it does exist, and I've been doing that for the past 8 weeks. And let me tell you something, it's an ongoing thing. It's not like you're going to do it today and then forget about it tomorrow. Same thing when you go to the gym to build muscle. You go to the gym the first time, then your muscle gets sore because you never use that. Same thing happened with your brain. When you start using your brain differently, let's say you do some mental exercise to get rid of the negativity that you have, right? So your brain will realize that, hey, something is happening. So it's going to start pushing the negative things forward more. It's almost like things are clashing. Same thing, you get sore muscle, you may get sore brain, but it's not like it's gonna hurt physically. No, it's just that you may notice certain things more than you've noticed before. So why are you doing this? Oh, I'm just super excited about this subject right now. So anyway, the more you work your mental muscle, your brain muscle, the stronger it gets. Same thing, let's say you are taking karate, right? You start as a white belt, then you graduate at the yellow belt, and then you keep going, The better you get at it, you get different belt color until you become a black belt, right? But the journey from white belt to black belt is definitely not easy. So we guide you. We, as a coach, right, as your accountability partner, I help you, overcome every step of the way. Okay, so mental fitness is very important in many different ways because you're going to start to feel happy. You are going to feel less depressed. Your anxiety is definitely going to go down because you trust what's happening, you trust how you're handling situation, and you also know how to deal with it. I use a 20-80 bucket. Okay, I can go into more detail with the 80-20 bucket, but just a simple understanding of what the 80-20 bucket rule is that just out of your day, you have 100% of things you need to be done, that need to get done, right? 100% or 100 things that you need to think about. Pick 20 of it. What is the most important thing? What are the 20 things, or 20% of everything that I need to do are the only important things, right? Then only focus on that. Now, if something happened, that part of the 80%, that means it doesn't need to be done right there and then. You don't need to deal with it right now. You just let it go or put it aside until you get to it. Okay? So this is what my 80-20 bucket rule is, and you can use it in everything in your life. A lot of entrepreneurs use that in their entrepreneurial lifestyle as things to do, to grow the business. But I use the 80-20 in everything that I do in life, not just in my entrepreneurial journey. And 80-20 is just 20% of everything that you need to do is very important. So if you have 10 things on your to-do list, pick 2. Do the 2 things that you need to do right. If you can get other things done after you're done taking care of the 2 items that's on your to-do list, okay, that's a plus. But don't stress about the other things. When you get to it, you get to it. That can roll up to tomorrow, and then you just do it like that, okay? That will help you not over stress about something that's not important. And you also need to learn how to not stress about the important things and know how to change the outcome, okay? So I want you to remember that this one thing, if there's this one thing that you may take out of this whole video, every situation, every obstacle can be turned into a gift or an opportunity. I want you to remember that. No matter what it is, even if you feel like your life is meaningless right now, I want you to stop thinking about the meaningless part of things and start thinking about the positive, the gift and the opportunity that can be coming out of that. The fact that you're not looking in other ways, that's why you can't find other solutions. So let me know if you need help with your mental fitness. I am going to start putting together a list of people who are interested in working with me. It will be starting in May. I have a program starting in May with mental fitness. But the thing about that is that I'm not taking a big group. It's more like of a group coaching, and I'm only having a very, very intimate small group. So if you are this person who believe that you can work on your mental fitness or need to work on your mental fitness, let's do this together. If you're interested in working on your mental fitness, join my waiting list. Just send me a DM, comment below that you are interested, and I will put you on the waiting list for that. Mental fitness is very important, and I want you to be part of my community. Okay, so leave me a comment, DM me, and let me know that you're in it. Oh, leave me like a brain emoji. I love this. Leave me a brain emoji so that we can talk about it more later. I will get into more detail later on in the week or in a few weeks, but May is the day, and I want you guys to be ready for it. Okay, guys, I love you. I'll see you later.